All right, so we got the block back from the machine shop a few weeks ago. I was just trying to get everything organized and get some time to actually play with this thing. So right now I'm just cleaning it up. I did get the stroker kit from these guys to make it a 510. So you stroke it 55 over. I did not have the machine shop clean the block. I just had them bored out, and that was it. Trying to save a couple bucks. I think in hindsight, I probably would have them clean it as well. Hot tank it. It's just more cleaning for me, and I've been cleaning this for a couple hours now. But what was very helpful is these engine brushes. Got a kit of them, long handle ones. These ones, these long ones to go all the way through the oil passages. Here they are, right? All the way through there, where the lifters go. They go through where all the lifters go. It's all, connected. So those are very helpful. Spraying, so I sprayed a bunch of WD-40 or PB Blaster on the brushes and everywhere and in and out, and then I would blow it off. I would blow off, all the chunks. It was pretty dirty. It was way dirtier than I thought inside the oil passages and everywhere. Cleaned. I also used the brushes on the bolt holes, on all of the bolt holes. I didn't have any issues taking any bolts out of this engine, so I'm not gonna tap them all. I did run a clean bolt through the head bolt holes, and then just cleaned everything really good. Used probably a whole can of PB Blaster on this thing so far. All right, so, I took out all my plugs that cover the oil passages, like at the top of the block there, and the front there's a couple. There's one here, and then there's one here. What do I have? I got 4 total. So there was 2 in the back, 2 in the front, a couple other ones. I'll have to find where they go. At the top where the sensors go. Sorry about the shaky camera. Okay, they are up here. One on each side there and there. So that's where we're at. And I put these brushes in and out of these passages, good 6-7 times each until they came clean, just throwing a lot of WD-40 in there. All right. And that's where we're at. Okay. So real quick, putting in the cam bearings. I have this cam bearing tool. And I'm putting in, you start with the back one because it's smaller. And then you go to the next one and the next one. So the positioning on the cam bearing should be on the flap on the box. Position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Position 1 is the front of the engine. Well, I just double checked them. There's some different ones in here. They all go in there only in one position. This has 3 holes, and that's gonna go on that second position. What else of note here? So you can use just a little digital caliper measure guy. Measure the inside diameter of your bearing, and there's a little chart here on the instructions. So mine was 175 on that first one, or actually on the last one, position 5. So it would be 1.7 to 1.9 inches. That's gonna be number 2. So I use the number 2. That's 1, 2, 3. I took the number 2. And then you tighten up the end of it and it grabs that bearing. And you use this cone to center it. So you hold the cone and pound on it from this end to smack that guy into place. And you want to line up the hole on the cam bearing to line up with this hole. So kind of eyeball it right from the top here like this. So I see off center, center. And then keep an eye on it as it goes in. And you can actually, on this one, you can look through this hole to see when this hole is pretty much centered. All right, so cam bearings going in. All right, we're at the point we are filing some piston rings. All right, we got the ones in the kit from the 440 source. They are Total Seal piston rings, file to fit, which happen to be, let's see, there are these torsional ones. They give you all the instructions here. Just gotta match your rings up, see which ones you got there, and that's what we got. They also have here a little chart to see how much gap you want to put on there. We're just doing street strip, running some gasoline, nothing too crazy. We got the compression at like close to 10, so we can still run pump gas. Tells you right there. Your bore times 0.0045. So we did the math. It's about 2021. 0.00. No, 0.021. 20 to 21 inches. And that's a little on the bigger side, just in case I want to run a shot of nitrous. So I just put one of these top groove rings in there, and also the second groove. They're going to be about the same gap. Because we're not going too crazy, like I said. See there? Top ring, second ring is both multiplied. Your bore multiplied by 0.0045. All right. So we put the ring in here, right? We get the ring in the cylinder, and then we push it down and make it even. Eyeball it real good, right? Line it up with one of these other ring grooves all the way around, and then we put our feeler gauge in between, see what our gap is. And I got 3 of these out, so you can see, because we're filing them by hand here. Just mounted this to my little cart, going by hand. I think if I did this every day, I would have to get an electric one because it's a little tedious. But this is an important step, so we're doing it right-ish. So what do we got here? I have 3 out here. It's basically 19, 20, 21. This will tell you when you're getting close. This is right on. And anything past this, you fucked up. Messed up, you messed up. Right? So far, haven't messed up. And I got top and second ring for this side. I'll do the other side tomorrow. And then it'll be on to... Next step will be installing the pistons. Rings, pistons, rods, all that good stuff. Rod bearings. Okay. Thanks for tuning in.